You're watching Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London. A petition to the Canadian government closed last week demanding the official recognition of the term Hinduphobia and that systems of education should be created to identify institutional Hinduphobia. But why is a religious organisation aggressively pushing such a petition when statistically hate crimes against Hindus in the whole of North America is a virtually unrecorded crime? Indian communities of all faiths, whether Hindu, Sikh, Christian or Islamic, have on the whole lived peacefully together side by side for generations across several continents. We even note in many comments from Hindus to our own news stories that they work and socialise perfectly happily with Sikh counterparts in India or elsewhere. Yet, a concerning trend in recent years is of a growing wedge being driven between these communities. As always across society, it has been a minority of extremist elements that have worked hard to create tensions between otherwise peaceful communities. Since the election of the BJP in India, the government has been accused of pursuing a strongly pro-Hindu agenda at the expense of other religious minorities. But more worryingly, it is widely known that a huge army of Hindutva activists have worked hard to spread division and anti-minority messages across the media and social media. A persuasive agenda has rolled out over recent years to gently cajole peace-loving Hindus against India's minority communities. As a result, we have seen growing violence not just in India but across the UK and Canada between Indian communities, driven by this agenda designed to create hatred. One common tactic has been to generate a climate of fear amongst Hindus that they are under attack from minorities. For example, in Australia in recent months, alleged attacks on Hindu temples by Sikhs turned out to be what Australian police discovered were false flag attacks, actually perpetrated by Hindu extremists themselves, designed to generate hatred towards the Sikh community. And this recent Canadian petition is just another element in the agenda to turn Indian communities against one another. Dalit leaders even stated that supporting the petition would have a disastrous impact on the safety of religious minorities, caste-oppressed communities and human rights defenders in Canada, India and beyond. For the Sikh community, who believe that living in harmony with each other is a crucial element of living in peace, have made notable efforts to bring diverse communities together, despite enduring decades of persecution and oppression in India. But those driving this divide and conquer agenda to presumably increase control over the Indian population are discovering the law of unintended consequences. As divisions grow, it has pushed many otherwise loyal Indians into the swelling ranks of the Khalistan movement, tired of the intimidation and increasing restrictions on their freedom. Whilst Narendra Modi appears on the face of it to be trying to unite a fractious India, in fact, he is presiding over an increasingly fractured nation. You've been watching Satluj TV News, and don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below, or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satlujtv.com. We would love to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satluj TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.